Hello, everyone, and welcome to Islam versus Christianity, where we look at the two and try to come to the truth. This first video will be talking about what each side states about the other side. My sources are Christ on Campus and Fountain Magazine. To open with Christ on Campus, their website included a basic analysis of similarities and differences between Islam versus Christianity. If there's a Muslim who comes across this video and wishes to correct what this author had said, then I'm open to it. Here's what the author wrote. Quote, Muslims are consistent with their scriptures, which make it mandatory for them to believe in Jesus. Christians are also consistent with their own scriptures, which do not speak of Muhammad. Jesus himself compares the prophets who came before him to God's servants, while he describes himself as God's son, who's revealed God to the full. Therefore, there is no need for a prophet to come after him. Muslims believe in the Quranic Jesus, not in the Christ of the Gospels. They do not, for instance, believe in the crucified and risen Christ. What exactly do we mean by prophet? If it were solely preaching that God is the one true God and everyone should worship him, Muhammad can be seen as a prophet. But if the message of a prophet must be in line with the biblical revelation already given, it is surely understandable that Christians are hesitant for a prophet that came after the crucified, paid the price, already risen Messiah. More broadly, why should Christians accept Muhammad as a prophet? What is the positive evidence adduced in support of this claim? Is it convincing? End quote. Then the author went on to discuss his understanding of Islamic faith. He stated that Muslims claim Muhammad is a prophet foretold by the prophecies, but didn't give that many spiritual proof or scriptural proof that directly points to Muhammad. But funny enough, when it came to his claims about Christianity, there also wasn't much scriptural proof. However, he did bring up the one passage Muslims use from the Torah, Deuteronomy 18:15. The chapter itself is on the prophets following Moses after he dies, and he was talking to the Israelites. To read Deuteronomy 18:15, it says, quote, The Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from your midst, from your brothers. Him you shall hear according to all you desired of the Lord your God in Horeb in the day of the assembly. Let me not hear again the voice of my Lord, nor let me see this great fire any more, lest I die. I accidentally read verse 16, but we're going to roll with it. To give context, Abraham had two sons, Ishmael, from which Muhammad comes, and Isaac, from which Jesus comes. Isaac had 12 sons, including Levi. Through a couple generations from Levi, we get Moses. The other important thing is Genesis 17:18-21 specifies that Ishmael would be blessed, but through Isaac's descendants would God keep his covenant. And through Isaac, we get Moses and Jesus. Back to what the author stated, there are a couple interesting things, such as the Paraclete, but we will continue to the topic of miracles. The author states that Muhammad is an Ummi prophet, and points to the examples in the Quran in which it's used to define what Ummi is, someone who is scripturally ignorant. He also points out that prophets should not be judged for the miracles they do, but the content of what they preach, because false prophets would be able to perform miracles, and some prophets didn't even perform any. His next section goes into Islamic teachings, such as their perspective on themselves, perspective on the other Abrahamic religions, penal gold, polygamy, so check out the website. I want to end the Christian perspective with what the author stated in regards to military success. The author claimed that Muslims point to military success as the proof of the religion being true, while stating that Jesus did not have military success. Moving on to the Islamic point of view, the Fountain's article on this was significantly less thorough than the Christian source, but I was able to pull some important things. If a Muslim does watch this and can point in a better direction for receiving information on this topic, then I welcome it. The author of the Fountain states that Christians view Muslims as the enemy of Jesus, despite how a true Muslim would accept Jesus. The author also stated that Jesus, according to Islamic views, is not the Son of God, but was made without a father to show God's glory. And the times Jesus did refer to himself as the Son of God, he was referring to it metaphorically. The author also stated that Muslims don't believe in Jesus being crucified, and some people wrongly said he was, and Jesus was brought to God afterwards. This author then stated that the Trinity is a blasphemous topic, that none of the canonical Gospels talk about the Trinity. Lastly, the author pointed out a fundamental difference between the concepts of original sin. He wrote that Christians believe we all inherit sin, so we would need a savior. But Muslims believe every person is born without sin and blameless at birth. My next video will be on comparing what's said about the Prophet, whether it be for or against Christianity or Islam, and if Jesus or Muhammad fulfills what's said. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. If you have additional questions, I'll do my best to answer them. And I hope you guys have an amazing and blessed day.